Hello everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm Leslie and I'm so glad you're here visiting my channel. I would love nothing more for you to hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, and be sure to give me a thumbs up. Normally we're doing cooking videos, sometimes grocery hauls, sometimes farming videos, sometimes ministry videos, all sorts of things, day in the life of. You're going to get it all here on the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Today we're getting kind of a review video, and I'm going to let you know what I think about this unique, but oh my goodness, wonderful piece of equipment. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
Okay, so first, let's do disclaimer time. One, this piece of equipment, I probably would not have, I've never searched for one, I've never looked for one, I've never felt the need to have one. But with that being said, I am also just a coffee out of the coffee pot type person. But let me tell you, this machine has changed my world a little bit. First, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So here it is. It is a Sincreative espresso machine and steamer, milk steamer. It has a grinder. We'll go over all the specs on it in just a little bit. But, yeah, I'm super excited. So now let's come back and talk about my use for it. So like I said, this was not something I would have looked for. The company reached out and asked if I would do a review or a video on it. And I was like, sure. Isaac said, Mom, please do it. Please do it. I love espresso. So I said, okay, we'll do it. I have never paid this price for anything coffee related, but I will say after searching equipment like this price is a good price. Now let's go back to my history on espresso. I do not like just the little cup of espresso. I don't like that. I remember I lived in Virginia for a brief time in my life, and there was an Italian restaurant, and they would serve real espresso, and I would always order it just because I felt so fancy. I felt fancy, but I didn't like it. Ugh. Now Isaac, my son, loves espresso, but hang on, you're thinking, why are you showing us this machine if you don't like it? Did you know that I didn't know? I had no idea how they made my white chocolate caramel mocha or my white chocolate raspberry coffees that I absolutely love so much. It starts with a cup of espresso, a shot of espresso, or a double shot or whatever. I did not know that. So let me tell you what I've been having since I had this machine. Now I have played with it because I wanted to be sure to know the machine, but better than me even playing with it, I have gone to my local coffee shop where a friend of mine works. And let me tell you, if you're in the Asheboro area, you need to go to Bold Coffee Shop. Oh my goodness. They have the best. But when they're closed and I can't get there, guess what? I now have this machine that we're going to play with today on the video. So anyway, my friend Cassidy, which is also Jessica, all of you know who Jessica is. Well, maybe you don't know who Jessica is. Jessica is my son's girlfriend, and her sister Cassidy works at the Bold Coffee Shop. So she has come and helped me learn this machine. Not because the instructions were terrible. No, just because I actually just really wanted somebody to make me a good cup of coffee. That's why. And before I learned it. But now this machine is so easy to use. You don't need your barista to come. I just have her coming because she knows exactly how much white chocolate. She knows exactly how much raspberry to put in it. She's got the recipes down pat. So as soon as she gets here, we're going to bring the machine out. I'm going to bring it over here where it's a little easier for me to film. And we're going to go through making espresso, the shots of espresso. First of all, it grinds your own beans. It's got a grinder in it. This machine is amazing. Now be sure to know, I will leave a link down below for this machine. They did not give me or I have not gotten the discount code for a discount. So I'm going to reach out to them, and if by chance they do give me a code, I'll leave that down below. But I don't have it yet, and I've actually failed to ask for it. So as soon as I find out if there is a code for a discount, I'll leave it in the link description below. If not, just the link is down there. The price is discounted already. And this is a pricey investment, but let me tell you, it is an investment. And if you think about going to Starbucks every day, or going to a coffee shop every single day, or maybe twice a day to get your specialty coffee, this is actually a great investment, and will probably save you money in the long run. But I will bring it out first. Before she gets here, let me show you some of the things I purchased to kind of help me make good coffee. Well, first of all, you want to start with some good coffee beans. Now, Cassidy brought me these. We have one of those local frou-frou restaurants in town, and this is the kind of coffee they use, and so she brought that. So this is probably what we're going to be using today. She brought me two different, it's the same brand, but two different kinds. This is an Ethiopian coffee right here, and the other one's already in the machine, and we'll just add this to it. But if you don't have that brand, which is, I'm not even sure what the brand is, Counterculture Coffee. If you don't have that, that's totally fine. I wanted to show you one. If you have a Sam's membership, a Sam's Club membership, this coffee right here, Pablo's Pride, it is so good. And I was looking for the smell vent hole. There it is. There it is. I smelt it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. But this is really good. It's a great price. And now I haven't tried it in this machine, but I'm sure it's going to be good because I just love this coffee. All right. Another thing I purchased. I love white chocolate, whether it be white chocolate caramel mochas, or now my new favorite is white chocolate raspberry. So I just ordered this off Amazon. And this is your white chocolate, basically. And it's a powder form, so so good. Okay. Now, this you do not have to have, but Cassidy brought me one, and I just purchased another one on Amazon. But you can steam and froth your coffee in a cup. I mean, that's totally fine. But she brought me this one, and then I purchased a larger one. So here these are. So these are things you may want to purchase if you are thinking about getting an espresso machine of any sort, or a milk steamer or milk frother. Look at those lights shining in that. Isn't that cool? Anyway, so let's go over a couple of other things. Cassidy ordered some of these for me, and I paid her for them. But here is a caramel syrup. You can find syrups in Walmart. You can find syrups wherever you are. This just happens to be what her coffee shop uses. And so here's the caramel, and here's the raspberry. Oh, this has become my favorite. Chocolate and raspberry was just a pair made in heaven, if you ask me. So but these are great. Now, here's some that you can buy in Marshall's, that you can buy in Walmart. Well, I guess you can buy them in Walmart. But y'all know I'm on a health weight loss plan, program, healthy eating. And, you know, these coffees can be pretty high, very caloric, very high in calories and fat and carbs. I mean, all of the bad things it's high in. So just to make it a little better, you've got some skinny syrups. So this is pumpkin spice and this is pumpkin cheesecake. A friend of mine at church brought me these from her stash. And so just syrups. Just go get you some syrups, basically. Some good coffee beans and some good syrups. Like I said, you don't have to have this. You can froth or steam your milk in a cup. This is just what she uses, and she wanted to teach me how to use it. So I'm like, okay. So while we're waiting for her to get here, she'll be here in just a little bit. I wanted to tell you about Isaac's party. We had Isaac's birthday party, and sweet Cassidy was here because she's part of the family. And she was here, and we put her over here on the machine, and she made everybody all night long specialty coffees. And so it was so good. So good. So, all right, that's enough about the extras. As soon as she gets here, we'll bring the machine out. I'll show you what comes with it and how it works. And she will make us an amazing cup of coffee. I can do it, but I don't do it as pretty as she does. Like, she's got her hands held just right as she's steaming the coffee, and I'm not as graceful and as professional looking at it as she is. You know, I'm still like, but she does such a great job. So I'm going to move all this stuff out. I think I'm going to do my white chocolate raspberry, so I'll leave that out. And so we'll get ready to have us a good cup of coffee with lots of calories, lots of fat, and yum, yum, yum. Okay, everybody, she's here.
Hello.
This is Cassidy. We call her Cass.
Yes, that's what most people call
So,
her.
anyway, that's Jessica's sister. All right. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the machine. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, and we're going to show you the machine, and then she's going to make us a cup of coffee. So, and I've got her a cup too, so she can make her one too. So, all right, let me take the camera off, and we'll go through, I don't know what the word is, the specs of the machine, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, she's going to help me in case I forget what things are called and so forth. But this is by Sincreative. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce the words. But anyway, that's how I say it, because coffee has become a sin in our house. So anyway, it has its own built-in grinder and bean holder. So you put your coffee beans in here, and it has a nice little lid to keep everything nice and fresh. Here, this is where your grounds come out at. For the best cup of coffee, you want it to just be set between, what was it, 8 and 10?
Yeah, about, yep.
And you want this is a pressure gauge, 20 pound, I think it was 20 pound pressure. You want it to be in the little blue area. Here is where you'll put your, portafilter. You'll put that there, and that's where your espresso comes out at. Here is your milk steamer, frother, whatever. And this machine will do 1 shot or 2 shots of espresso. With that being said, this, if I can get it here, portafilter comes with a double shot size filter and the single. Also, when you put the grounds in the filter, it comes with its own little handy tamper that you push down. Oh, show them the rubber thing on the end. I thought that was so cool.
It's so cool. So you don't have to buy a little mat. It has the little rubber piece where you can just set it right here and tamp it so it doesn't scratch your bar up.
So most places have a mat or something that you use, but that comes with a rubber tip on it. How awesome is that?
That is a neat little detail.
This milk thing, what do you call it? Steamer?
Steam wand, yeah.
Steam wand. You can push it, it's movable. Like you can push it here to clean it out and run water, or you can pull it out to hold it and hold your milk and froth it at the same time, or steam it. It comes with some cleaning utensils. These were really nice. And I've just put them in a little baggie here to hold on to. And back here in the back, it has I believe it was 95 ounce water reservoir container. So that's it. So let's get started, and I'm just going to hold the camera while Cass makes us some coffee. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we don't have a little pump for this, so we're going to do 1/2 ounce, which is 2 pumps for a 12-ounce cup.
At the coffee shop, she's used to having the pumps, and they know exactly how many pumps to do. And like I said, if you're in the Asheboro area, go check out Bold Coffee on Feville Street.
We love it.
So good.
Pour it down there in the bottom. And we're going to get our coffee grounds out. There's a little button under there. And we want about 18 grams zeroed out, but I forgot to bring the scale, so we're going to eye it.
She's going to eyeball because she's that good.
We're going to tamp it in there. Just put a bunch of pressure on it. See how it's all smooth up in there?
Now I want you to show them the how you know it's a good cup, like the oils and stuff.
The oils and stuff, yeah. Let's see.
And that locks into place.
Yes. And then we'll just pour it into this one since that one doesn't fit. And we're going to do a double shot. So we're going to click the double right there. It'll take just a minute. And we're at the pull for about 30 seconds.
Look at that.
Awesome. I'm going to show you the oils on top of it. It's easier to see in like a little glass container.
No.
Yeah. But you can still see them on top, the oils that are there. Awesome. And then we're just going to set that to the side. And then we're going to have to preheat this little part again for the steam wand. Pull it back there.
Set that on preheat.
And then when it stops blinking, I believe it's ready.
Okay.
Go and get our milk out.
Now she's going to go ahead and put the white chocolate in with the milk. So it takes a little bit longer to steam the milk because it's got to mix in that white chocolate. But
and then we're just going to fill it to the little divot right there where the spout starts.
okay. And that's in the larger, I think, I'm not sure, was that a 20 ounce? I think it was a 20.
16 or 20
60,
ounce,
yeah.
And then I'm going to get a spoon out.
Drawer right there, yep.
Awesome. Just kind of like to eyeball this till it tastes good. We're going to do about 3 scoops to it. Alright. I'm just going to set that back in there. Let's see if this is ready. Awesome. So it's done blinking. We're going to put it on max so I can get some out of it.
You run it through just a little bit.
Just a little bit to get all that extra water out.
Because you don't want to water down your milk.
Take it back to preheat. We do not want to turn that on until we get it in the milk again.
For safety reasons,
Yes.
I'm sure.
And then we're going to take the steam wand and put it in the little spout at an angle. We're going to make sure that it's all the way in there. And then turn it back to max. It'll take it a second to get in there. And we want the milk to kind of steam into a circle.
You can see that white chocolate on top.
Yep. And that noise means that we need to put air in it, so we pull it out just a little bit.
Make it whistle.
Pull it back up. That white chocolate takes it a little bit.
Notice she's got her hand on the, and she's feeling the heat.
And it's, whenever it's too hot for me to touch is when it should be warm enough to take off. We don't want to burn the milk. It would not be very tasty. Alright, once we get that white chocolate stirred in there, let some more air in. And a little circular motion going.
See the little tornado going in there? That's what she wanted.
Almost there. Get a little more air so it, and the more air we put into it, the more foam that'll be on top. Back to preheat. Make sure you still have the steam wand in the cup when you turn it back to preheat, because if it's still going, it'll make a big mess.
Right.
All right, we'll get a rag and clean that in a minute. All right, and then we're gonna do a little tap to get all the air bubbles out. Let's pour our espresso in. All righty. I'm gonna pour it in there. Don't look at the latte art. We're still working on that.
I thought that's pretty good.
Oh, no.
All right.
Alrighty. There's a raspberry white chocolate.
I'll give it a taste, and she's going to make hers. Okay, y'all. I'm so excited. That's good. The raspberries.
You can taste
Yes.
it. Good.
Oh,
Good,
yes.
Good. That raspberry's so yummy. It's Leslie's favorite now.
This is my favorite drink.
She used to love the caramel white chocolate, but now it's this one.
Yep. They had it at Valentine's Day at the Bold Coffee Shop.
Yes.
That's where I got hooked. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So y'all, I'm telling you, if you are a coffee connoisseur and you're going every day, multiple times, you need to do this. Okay, so I'm going to let her make hers. And I won't film the whole thing, but we'll film a little bit of it, and then we'll film her tasting it. Okay, guys, she just dumped out my grounds, and now she's grinding hers. She's going to make just a plain latte, is that right?
Right, yep, so no syrups in it. And you can also do ice with these. So if you wanted to make an iced latte, you could just do the syrups, some ice, pour some milk over it, and then pour your double shot of espresso. You don't have to use the steam wand if you didn't want to.
Oh, okay. So those of you that like iced coffees, this is your machine right here.
Lock it in there. All right, and it's not flashing, so it's ready for us to pull the shot. We're gonna do a double again.
We'll watch it come out again. Now, Isaac could drink just that. I cannot.
No. Tastes like syrup. There's a lot of people that come into the coffee shop and just drink that. All right, so we're going to turn this back to preheat so we can steam us some milk. Take just a minute.
This is such a sleek looking machine, y'all.
It is.
I don't mind this being out on my counter at all. Now, this is not where it goes. I've pulled it out for video purposes, but I do have it normally sitting right over there, and I don't mind that at all.
Got your caramel over there for Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, Bryant likes the white. He likes white chocolate as well, but he likes white chocolate caramel. But now I'm hooked on raspberry.
You ready to steam?
Ready to steam.
Dump that in there for a second. Turn it back to preheat, and it's not blinking, so it's still good to go. Put it back at that angle and turn it back to max. We do not want that noise, so we're going to let some air in there.
Now, will yours have any sweetener in it at all?
No, I'm just going to do milk and espresso.
Milk and espresso, no sweetener.
Yeah. I love honey in my lattes and cinnamon.
Oh, I might have some honey somewhere.
So you really don't need all the fancy syrups. If you like honey, just get some milk and coffee beans and you'll be good to go. Alright. See how quiet that is? That's what we want.
That's what you want.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go over here and look for some honey. Okay, y'all, I didn't have any fancy honey, but I do have some, the little bear honey. It looks like he's starting to crystallize. All you have to do is just heat him up. But I think it's good enough if she wants to use it.
Okay, and if you did want some honey, you would just put it in there with the espresso and stir it all in to melt it. We'll do a little bit just for the fun of it.
He's slow going today.
We all have those days.
Of course, he may be solidified too.
We like a little bit of honey. Good enough. You can do about an ounce, half an ounce to an ounce is good. You can just stir it with a spoon. I just grabbed what was beside me. Okay, we're gonna do a little tap and then hold it down at the angle.
Oh, you got good foam.
Oh, made a mess. There we go. There's just a plain latte with a little bit of honey and a little bit of a mess.
That's all right. All right, you want to taste it?
Let's see. Very yummy.
Very yummy.
Very, very yummy.
All right, everybody. You need to get you, if you are a coffee person, now like I said, this would not have been a purchase I would have made on my own had the company not reached out to me. But now that I've had it, I would change my mind and say, yes, I would purchase it because we had so much fun at Isaac's party.
That was fun.
Cass came here and bless her heart, she worked herself to death.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
She made, I don't know how many cups. Do you have any idea how many cups?
It was probably about like 6 to 10, I would say, maybe.
6 to 10 cups of coffee. And
it did well too, though.
It just kept right up. She'd just do one right after the other. And so it has provided a lot of joy for us already. And I think Isaac plays with it of a morning when I'm not here. So, guys, I will put the link to this machine down here. Now, you can't get Cassidy because she's like local.
Unless you come to the coffee shop.
Yep, you go see her at Bold Coffee Shop in Asheboro. Be sure to tell them the Farm and Pastor's Wife sent you there. It is a great little nugget hole in the wall, but it is awesome and it is worth going. I promise. They have sold me on the white chocolate raspberry, and they don't even have it anymore. It was seasonal for Valentine's. So, y'all, I will leave the link for this machine. It is well worth the price if you drink a lot of specialty coffees or espressos. So, okay, guys, I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, everyone, so how was that? Let me tell you, that coffee was absolutely amazing. It was delicious, better than anything I've had at Starbucks. I am telling you, it is so good. I first want to thank Cassidy for coming and helping with that. I wanted you to see a person who knows what they're doing use it. Now, like I said before, I know this is not for everybody. It could have been just a fun video to watch. But let me just say, if you are that person who loves the specialty coffee and loves that and buys it a lot, this may be an investment for you because it is that wonderful. I am so impressed with this machine. It is so, I mean, it just looks pretty. It looks sleek. It is just a great looking machine, and probably one of the happiest or the best reviews as far as what it's meant to do. I am that pleased with it. So yeah, I'll leave the link down below so you can check it out for yourself. I am going to reach out to them. I'm going to go ahead and post this video, but I will reach out to them and ask if I can have a discount code. It may be a few days before I can get that added. As soon as they email me back, I will put it down in the description if there is a discount code or not. But anyway, that being said, so far right now there is not a discount code, although the price has already been discounted. So go check them out, and yeah, tell them the Farm and Pastor's Wife sent you their way. And I would like to thank them for, I never know whether to use the word sponsor or not, because I'm not getting paid for this, but I did get the piece of equipment. So I'd like to thank them for sponsoring this video. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. If not, I mean, even it shows you how you can make some specialty coffees. We've learned that even if you have a regular coffee machine, just make it extra strong, and add your milk and flavoring and so forth, and it'll be delicious. But y'all, this machine, yeah, it's a keeper. It's not going anywhere. Isaac thinks he might get it. Nah, he's not getting it. It's staying here. Of course, Isaac's staying here, so I guess he does get it technically. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I'm planning on making bread. I haven't made bread in so long, y'all. I love to make bread. It is what's the word? Therapeutic. For me, I love making bread, and for some reason I am just dying to make a loaf of bread, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Super excited. I haven't made bread a awful lot lately, especially since I've been on the diet, and I want to get back into making some bread. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to make a loaf of white bread for sandwiches, because Judabug is staying with me and he loves sandwiches for lunch. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a loaf of white bread tomorrow. So I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you. Oh, guess where I'm going tonight? Let me tell you. Those of you may know Trevor. Trevor has worked for us, but he is really like our second son. He was Isaac's best friend. He is getting married on Saturday. So tonight tonight's Thursday night. Tonight we're doing the rehearsal dinner and rehearsal. So I am super excited for him and for his wife to be, Becca. We couldn't be happier for them. And they actually are living right behind us, sort of right behind us. As the crow flies, it's right behind us. And so Isaac and Trevor are close by to each other. Trevor's close here. If we need help, he's always there. So we just love having them close. And it's like our son living here close to us. So he has amazing parents, Jimmy and Debbie Manus. We love them so much. It's just become an extended family. And we're so blessed. So I will video a little bit of that for Saturday's video. Saturday's video probably will be late. But anyway, thank you guys for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. I hope you enjoyed this espresso specialty coffee edition. And thank you for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.